So here we want to look at a box and whisker plot and analyze some of the things. So it says the box and whisker plot represents the lengths in seconds of the songs played by a rock band at a concert. Find and interpret the range of the data. So that looks like the greatest value is 300. The least value is 160. So my range would be 140 would be my range. Describe the distribution of the data. Well, it looks like from my least to my Q1 is a pretty spread out, since that has a range from 220 to 160. Here, the upper is pretty well close together. And then this interquartile range, which is the Q3 minus the Q1, is 280 minus 220, which is 60. So it says find and interpret the interquartile range, and so I kind of jumped ahead of myself. So the interquartile range right here is 60. And then are the data more spread out below Q1 or above Q3? And so if we look at that, it looks like it's more spread out, more below Q1. All right, and so again, all we're doing is looking at a box and whisker plot and just discussing some of the variability of the data. So, box and whisker plots, okay, the shapes of them. This would represent a skewed left data because there's a longer tail on the left side, so that would be skewed to the left. If the two whiskers are in boxes are fairly symmetrical, then we say it's symmetric. And then if the tail on the right side or the whisker on the right side is longer, then it would be skewed to the right. Okay, skewed to the right. It says here, the double box and whisker plot represents the test scores of your class and your friend's class. Identify the shape of each distribution. Well, it looks like your class, it would be skewed left because the whisker, and then your friend's class would be symmetrical. Okay, which test scores are more spread out? So I would assume, if you look at this, the interquartile range would be larger, and the range would also be larger, so your friends would be more spread out. All right, there you go. There's the video for tonight, and come to class tomorrow ready to draw box and whisker plots and analyze box and whisker plots from data.